What's good, Washington fans? They got my guy, Jaret Patterson, out of the DMV, out of Glyndon, Maryland, went to St. Vincent Pallotti High School, the running back out of Buffalo, the human highlight machine, puts up video game, NCAA 14 numbers, Madden numbers, all that. You look at the stats, it's like unbelievable stats, unbelievable video game numbers. 5'9", born, he was a Washington fan. There's a picture of him like at with a Washington jersey on or something like that, and I'll try to post that in the video. But I said this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was like, yeah, we should definitely look at Jaret Patterson. After we cut Bryce Love in that same video, you can look at it from 2 weeks ago when we waived Bryce Love. I was like, this is a guy that we should definitely look at. He's from Glendale, went to St. Vincent Pallotti High School in Laurel, Maryland. My neighbors went to school with him. They're like a couple years younger than me, as you can see. They went to school together. So it's just cool. It's just cool to see when a local guy gets some recognition and a local guy gets picked up by the local team. So I hope he can battle and fight for a position, for a spot on the roster. If not, at least make the practice squad, because he's got to beat out Lamar Miller. He's got to beat out Peyton Barber. Now, I thought we were going to get a running back maybe in the 4th or the 5th round, but this is the perfect move in my opinion. This is a perfect move. He's a shifty, tough guy, man. He's small, but he's got the heart of a lion. This guy in one game, ran for 409 yards. 409 yards in one game. Some people in a season, they don't even get to 400 yards. Some running backs, they don't even get to 400 yards in a season or even 100 yards in a season. This man hit the run against Kent State. They won the game 70-41. He had 36 attempts for 409 yards, 11 yards per carry, 8 touchdowns in one game. 8 touchdowns in one game. That's crazy. 8 TDs, 8 tubs. What's it? That was 8 times. The game before that, they won 42-17 against Bowling Green. 31 carries for 301 yards. 9 yards per carry. 9 yards per carry. In 6 games this past year, since it was a shortened season due to the virus, he had 1,072 yards in 6 games. 7.6 yards per carry. Crazy. 19 touchdowns. 19 touchdowns in 6 games. Imagine if this man would have had 10 games. It would have been like backyard football. Would have had like 3,000 yards rushing, 2,500 yards rushing in college. The production is there. 5'9", 195 pounds. Very low to the ground. Very low to the earth. Very shifty. Just a tough guy. Hard guy to bring down, man. Just a hard guy to bring down. He would definitely be a good backup running back for this roster. So look at his bio. It's a shifty running back who was the first freshman in school history to rush for 1,000 yards in a season in 2018. And followed up breaking the single-season school record for rushing as a sophomore in 2019. Named a 2020 preseason All-American, as well to the watch list for the Doak Walker and Maxwell Awards. Twin brother of linebacker James Patterson, and a team captain as majors communications. So yeah, he had a twin brother on the team, James Patterson. That's pretty cool stuff too. So this guy put up video game numbers. Sophomore year had 1,799 yards and scored 19 rushing touchdowns. Now I'll look at his receiving numbers because, of course, Ron, he wants versatile guys. So I'm not just going to look at his running numbers. I do want to look at his receiving numbers because, he had this past year, he didn't catch the ball at all. But the year before in 2019, he had 13 catches for 209 yards. That's solid. That's really solid out of the backfield, catching the football. Maybe they can put him in the slot position and he can make some guys miss, do some wheel routes and things like that. So I love this pick. This is an A+ signing. A+ undrafted signing. Now, I did not get a chance to make a video about the 7th-round picks yet. I do like that wide receiver out of BYU. I do like both of the defensive ends. They got a long snapper because of Nick Sundberg not being on the roster anymore. But I'm going to make a separate video talking about those guys. Just have not had a chance yet with the trade with the Eagles, but I am going to get to that. I do want to make a video. I don't want to miss any picks. Every pick is valuable, whether they bust, whether they get some playing time. I don't want to leave any guys that were picked or undrafted free agents. I don't want to leave any of these guys out. I do want to get a chance to talk about each and every one of the picks. I will be grading the draft probably tomorrow or Monday, so stay tuned for that. So I love this pick. I love it. I love it with a passion. I love this pick. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. Hail to the football team. Peace.